Okay, well, hello and welcome to Saving Your Space. Now, when I set up this little kind of Saving Your Space project, what I intended to do with it was to basically kind of showcase the absolute worst games that you could get for mobile and kind of save your space by getting you away from them, by kind of giving you an accurate feel of what it is and to decide whether you liked it or not. Because I found a lot of the reviews that were on kind of Google Play and the Android store and everything, I found them kind of convoluted and a bit like badly written. And I've read a lot of those reviews. I never had really much of a clue about what the game actually was, and so I wanted to bring across something a little different, something a little more informed. And so this is Abyssrium. Now, this really isn't a bad game. Not in the slightest. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the game, what its features are, and then I'm going to tell you what I think of it. So, here goes. Basically, Abyssrium, as you can see, like on the screen right now, you start off as this rock, and I've played the game for going on a day now, on and off, probably about 5 hours in total in actual gameplay. And eventually you start to grow coral and like a bit more of a reef around yourself, and the end goal is really to be the best coral reef out there and to have loads of fish and all sorts of shit kind of hanging around you and stuff. That really is the end goal, but that's not really what the game's about. The game is more kind of just a relaxing experience watching these fish float about. It's like having your own interactive fish tank on your phone. But there are a few more features which I'd kind of like to show you. And so, sorry, I've got a bit of a sore throat. But, okay, right, so you've got your coral reef, and then this is the reef planning area. And so, you can upgrade your reef and get bonuses. And as you can see at the top, vitality production has now improved. And then here comes in the bit, the tapping. If you're not a fan of just kind of putting on an episode of Scrubs or Breaking Bad or something, looking away from your phone and just tapping incessantly for fucking hours, you're probably not going to like this game. Because you need to build up like those little meters in the corner, and then they can afford you another upgrade or two. Or 10. And you just carry on doing that for ages. That's basically what this game is. It really is just a tappy simulator. But there's also other features, like now I've got 5 minutes where I can tap as fast as possible and build up as much of the score as I possibly can. But that's a boring side of things for you to see, really. Then you can upgrade your coral, you can do all sorts of that type of stuff, and that has an effect on various other things in the game. But now, as you can see, I've unlocked that many fish among thousands, hundreds, from fish to like seahorses, jellyfish, turtles, right the way down through sharks and whatever the hell that thing is, a zebra bullhead, never heard of it, all the way down to like blue whales and dugong. Isn't dugong a Pokemon? Oh, I'm not really sure, but either way. And of course this game has a fucking magic store where you can watch videos and pay gems to do stuff and all of that stuff. Of course it has that, but that is really the developer's way of sort of saying, well, we've given you this game, could you potentially give us a little bit of money to help us along the way? But you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to put any of your own money into this game to get the best enjoyment that you possibly can out of it. You really don't. And so, that is a credit to the developers. And, well, one other thing which I love about this game, and I'll just quickly turn the volume up so you can listen to this for about 15 seconds, but just listen to this. Yeah, as you can see, it's got an absolutely amazing soundtrack, the most calming, most beautiful thing I think I've heard in quite a long time. And really, this is just a calming experience to the point that you don't even actually need to play it. You could literally close this app down and come back to it in a month, and it keeps collecting the resources that you need the entire time. And you can come back, like, without actually having played it, to massive rewards. And so, this game is so relaxed, you don't even need to play the fucker. So, all I can really say in conclusion is, in terms of saving your space, I would advise you to not take my advice and really download this game, because this is a very, very good use of the space on your phone. So yeah, have a good one, guys, and I will see you in the next Saving Your Space. See you later.